Hi, I'm Paul Spradley, and like you, I'm a parent, so I understand from firsthand experience the challenges of parenting. The Pittsburgh Child Guidance Foundation is here with help from some extraordinary partners, both experts and those with lived experiences. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this video series, Building Brighter Futures, helping your kids get ready for school. This series was produced by the Pittsburgh Child Guidance Foundation. This nonprofit organization works to help children and teens who find themselves and their families in difficult situations. We want to help young people live their best lives, to be hopeful about their futures, and to know that they're not alone as they rise to overcome the challenges life has thrown their way. We know that to help children and teens overcome these challenges, we need to involve the entire family. Regardless of your circumstances, your children need your help. From my own experience, I know these truths. Parenting is hard, but it is extremely rewarding. We're all juggling a lot of responsibilities. As your child's first teacher, we want to remind you of the importance of starting their education as babies. With this Building Brighter Future video series, our goal is to help you find ways to incorporate good practices into your everyday life. We are fortunate to have a wealth of resources in our area that provide support to those who need it. Remember this, you are not alone. We're here to provide you with an overview of just a few of the resources that are available. Things that are available through the Allegheny County Department of Human Services, Jeremiah's Place, the Latino Center, and the United Way's 211. Some of these organizations that help people meet such basic needs as food, shelter, and clothing, and so much more. Jeremiah's Place supports families in crisis by providing drop-in centers where children can be cared for in an emergency situation. The Latino Center helps families overcome barriers as they adjust to life in a completely new environment. Let's watch.
The Early Learning Resource Center is the access point for quality, affordable, accessible childcare in the county. So there is a physical office down on Wood Street in downtown, and then there's a couple community satellite locations around the county. It can also be reached by phone and email. And when you go to the Early Learning Resource Center or reach out, they'll be able to help you complete the Compass application. That is the first step in applying for the child care subsidy. And they'll also be able to help you search for available child care that's close to your home or close to your work, whatever meets your needs. In addition to that, there's some early learning and pre-K programs that are entirely free to families. So those include Early Head Start, and pre-K counts. And those are run by a variety of entities in the county that include the Allegheny Intermediate Unit, Pittsburgh Public Schools, several other school districts, CoTrack. And so to get connected to those programs, you can also first call the Early Learning Resource Center, and they can help get you connected to the right place. We have a bunch of after-school programs and summer programs in our community. Some have a payment required, and so for those, many of them utilize the subsidy. But there's also a lot of free programs in the community, and so you can look at the Allegheny County Child Care Finder tool, which we keep up to date with the programs available. We're fortunate in Allegheny County, we have a crisis child care center where that's what they focus on. So Jeremiah's Place is the name of that organization, and you can register in advance so that, before that crisis happens, you're all set with the necessary paperwork, and then when it happens, you can call and see that there's a space. At the end of 2020, we launched a new program called Hello Baby, and the idea was really that, parenting is hard and having a new baby is hard, and we think everyone can benefit from support, and some people might need more support. Every family that's interested can sign up for a program called First Year Cheer, where they get connected to baby supplies and other resources through the baby's first year. We'll make sure they know about where their closest diaper bank location is, and then depending on their needs and interests, we can connect them to their local family center, one of the home visiting programs, or a specialized program we have called Hello Baby Priority. So 988 is a new national crisis line that individuals can call when they're experiencing a crisis that could be mental health, drug and alcohol, or something similar, and it will be able to connect directly to a variety of crisis responders and services across the county.
If you call 211, it's the Allegheny County helpline in this county, and honestly, it's a national number of universal national coverages of different resources that are in your area. It's a resource agency purposely for each member of each county. So if you dial that number, wherever you happen to be, you can get the resources that you need. A few of the resources that I use, I go into the community first. A part of my background as a professional is I was supposed to know the community resources. So the number one thing you can do is contact 211. That's a number, that's a national number. It's supposed to be there to help you locate the resources in your community. Don't forget you're your most important resource. You are already doing what you need to do by recognizing that something is not okay. There's an issue, there's a problem, there's a need that needs to be met. You are your first resource in recognizing that, so give you a pat on the back. You deserve it. You deserve it. But as you're reaching out, if you're willing to go on Facebook and post about your things, then go to the groups that are up there. There's single mom defined groups. There's the Pittsburgh Black breastfeeding group. There are numerous, even the family support centers have their own individual groups. The Duquesne Family Support Center, Hazelwood, McKeesport, all of these different groups have their own Facebook groups. You can look at resources there. Also, there's an Allegheny County single mom resource group. You can go to social media for literally everything that you would need as far as locating a resource down to even clothing for your child for free. There's people who are willing to help just for the sake of helping. But remember that you are your most important resource. You want to get that assistance when things are not okay and be honest that things are not okay.
With the program, the Connections for Families and Immigrants, we work with the PAC curriculum. The PAC curriculum is a home-based evidence program. So we focus on doing home visits to educate the parents because, as we know, the parents are the children's first teachers. So during our home visits, we use the parents as teachers curriculum. We know there's a base evidence program. We focus on child development and also to help the parents prepare their children for school. So we have many families that Spanish is their second language, so English will be their third language, but they speak a dialect. And we also have families that are not able to read or write. So we have families that we work with them on helping them. It could be just to write their name so they can sign a paper. Also, we write their phone numbers from the school, all the information. So during our home visits, we talk to the parents how important it is to have that communication with the school, also with their teachers. So it's important for them to go to the meetings, to build that relationship with the teachers so they can communicate, and that way their children can do better in school. So in other cultures like ours, we tend to just wait until the child is enrolled in school so they can start getting an education. But in here, we tell them that it's very important that they can start at home so that when they go to school, they can be prepared to start school.
Wow, that was a lot of valuable information. These are just a few of the many organizations that are here to help families with children in need of support. The Pittsburgh Child Guidance Foundation is pleased to partner with them and many other organizations to help you make a fresh start. If you're not sure where to start to get the help that you need, call the United Way's 211 line. They'll be able to connect you with resources that you need. Remember, there's strength and power in asking for help. You are not alone in this journey.